Welcome back to your AI 900 preparation series. If you haven't watched the full course yet, you're already missing key concepts that can help you pass faster. Make sure to check out the complete playlist and hit subscribe right now so you don't miss any important updates, exam tips, and real questions. Question 21. While reviewing the performance metrics for a binary classification model in the Evaluate module of Azure Machine Learning Designer, you noted that the model has an AUC equals 0.25. What can be said about the model's performance? A. The model is performing worse than random guessing. B. There is a 75% chance that the model will be able to distinguish between positive class and negative class. C. The model is performing better than random guessing. This question tests your understanding of the AUC, area under the curve metric, used to evaluate binary classification models. The key is knowing what AUC equals 0.5 means, and then judging whether 0.25 is above or below that benchmark. The correct answer is A. The model is performing worse than random guessing. In AUC scoring, 1.0 equals perfect, 0.5 equals random guessing, below 0.5 equals worse than random. An AUC of 0.25 means the model is actively misclassifying. It's predicting positive when it should predict negative, and vice versa, more than half the time. Why the other options are not correct? B. There is a 75% chance the model distinguishes classes. AUC of 0.25 does not mean 75% ability. That logic would apply to AUC equals 0.75, not 0.25. C. The model is performing better than random guessing. Any AUC 0.5 is by definition worse than random, not better. Quick memory tip. AUC scale 1 point equals perfect, 0.5 equals coin flip, below 0.5 equals danger zone. AUC of 0.25 is well below 0.5. The model is worse than guessing. Question 22. What is the minimum number of features required to perform clustering? A1, B2, C0, D3. This question tests your understanding of unsupervised machine learning, specifically the clustering workload. The key is knowing the bare minimum data a clustering algorithm needs to start grouping data points together. The correct answer is A1. Clustering algorithms group similar data points together based on their feature values. And mathematically, you only need at least one feature to calculate distance or similarity between data points. While more features improve clustering quality, a single feature is the absolute minimum to perform grouping. Why the other options are not correct? B2. Two features improve clustering visualization and accuracy, but they are not the minimum. One feature is sufficient to group data points. C. 0. Zero features means no data at all. There is nothing to measure, compare, or group without at least one feature. D. 3. Three features are useful for richer clustering models, but are far beyond the minimum requirement. Quick memory tip. Clustering minimum equals one feature. No labels needed. It's unsupervised. Just at least one feature to find patterns and groups. Question 23. You are developing a travel app in which you need to train a model to predict the fare of a taxi journey. You have a data set of all taxi journeys since 2005 in major cities of the US. What should you use as a feature? A. The trip distance of individual taxi journeys. B. The name and age of the passengers in the data set. C. The number of taxi journeys in the data set. D. The trip ID of individual taxi journeys. E. The fare of individual taxi journeys. This question tests whether you can correctly identify a feature input versus a label output and irrelevant data in a machine learning scenario. Remember, the goal is to predict fare, so fare is the label output. Everything else must be evaluated as a useful input or noise. The correct answer is A. The trip distance of individual taxi journeys. In this regression scenario, fare is the label, what we want to predict, and trip distance is the feature, the input that drives the prediction. Distance has a direct measurable influence on fare. The further the journey, the higher the cost, making it a relevant feature for training the model. Why the other options are not correct? B. The name and age of passengers. Personal identity data has no meaningful relationship to taxi fare and adds irrelevant noise to the model. C. The number of taxi journeys in the dataset. This is a dataset level statistic, not a per journey feature. It cannot help predict an individual fare. D. The trip ID of individual taxi journeys. IDs are unique identifiers with no predictive value. They are always excluded from model training. E. The fare of individual taxi journeys. This is the label, the output the model predicts. Using it as a feature would be data leakage, not a valid input. Quick memory tip. Feature equals useful input, labels what you predict. Fare label put distance equals feature. IDs and name equals always irrelevant, drop them. Question 24. You want to dynamically translate your website content from English into multiple languages based on the user's geographic location. Which Azure AI service should you use to perform real-time language translation? A. Azure AI Translator. B. Azure AI Language Conversational Language Understanding, CLU. C. Azure AI Language Text Analytics. D. Azure AI Speech. This question asks you to identify the correct Azure AI service for real-time text translation across multiple languages. The key clues are translate, multiple languages, and geographic location. These all point to one specific service instantly. The correct answer is A, Azure AI Translator. Azure AI Translator is a cloud-based neural machine translation service that converts text from one language to many others in real time. It is specifically built for dynamic content translation scenarios, like websites, apps, or documents, making it the perfect fit for this geo-based multilingual use case. Why the other options are not correct. B. Azure AI Language, CLU. CLU understands user intent in conversations. It does not translate text between languages. C. Azure AI Language Text Analytics. This analyzes text for sentiment, key phrases, and entities. Translation is not part of its capability. D. Azure AI Speech. This converts speech to text or text to speech. It handles audio, not written content translation. Quick memory tip. Translate text equals Azure AI Translator. Whenever you see translate, multiple languages, or geo-based content, always pick Azure AI Translator. To get the free PDF or mock test, comment PDF or mock or both. I will share the downloadable link within next 24 hours. Question 25. An application which intelligently and interactively answers the questions asked by a user is an example of A. Conversational AI. B. Computer vision. C. Forecasting. D. Anomaly detection. This is a straightforward question asking you to match a description to the correct AI workload category. The key clues are intelligently, interactively, and answers questions. This is a two-way smart conversation between a human and an AI system. The correct answer is A, conversational AI. Conversational AI powers applications that simulate human-like dialogue, understanding what a user asks and responding intelligently. Azure AI Bot Service and Azure AI Language are the core services behind such interactive Q&A applications. Why the other options are not correct. B, computer vision. This deals with analyzing and interpreting images and video, not answering user questions through dialogue. C, forecasting. This predicts future numerical values based on historical data. It has no interactive conversational capability. D, anomaly detection. This identifies unusual patterns in data. It does not interact with or respond to user questions. Quick memory tip, intelligent plus interactive answers equals conversational AI. Anytime a system listens and talks back smartly, it's always conversational AI.